Hey everybody, this is Glidercat and it's time to play. We're back in Colony Survival. Let's get back to it. I think where we left off, we were replacing these brick walls with just going with the grass, right? How about we do it up to here? Get these replaced fairly quick. Then we can get on to some other tasks. While we're doing this, our diggers are helping dig out some room for dorms and things underground. We still need to find our ores that we want. So that is going to require some more digging, I think, on our part. We might have to go a little bit deeper. I'm not sure if we have to be right on top of the mammoth tree or not. It says the ores are found beneath the mammoth tree. I'm guessing that means in this biome. I could be wrong. We'll find out. Yeah, let's first get this replaced. I think it's going to look better. And again, this wall is just here to prevent the monsters from having quick access to the guard towers. And I do kind of want to keep the land irregular, so these aren't going to be perfectly symmetrical. That's by design. You could do it a different way. But my gut reaction is just to terraform everything flat and build it up from being flat. So I'm doing it this way just for something different. Fight that default urge to make everything look uniform. Alright, they can't get up there. Almost done with this little task. I do want to put grass around the entrances of the towers like we did on the other side to kind of represent where the guards are walking up. So that would be dirt and then grass around that. That one needs one more there. Boom and boom. Whoops, not there. There we go. Okay, that is protected, right? No one can jump up. And then once they get a certain height, then they can if they want to go back. But they'll probably just want to go up to the banner, I would think. Now here, let's do a dirt stairway to get into the guard tower. So that, not that. Boom. Boom. In there, I'm not worried about just yet. Just come out, in you go, and then I think we were doing all the walls and things with the grass texture. I didn't check the traps too. We might want to check that. Make sure the traps are getting filled by the trap fixers. Should be. Food's at 115. I think we had grass up here, and then this was just dirt. But kind of sunk in by one. Like this. And then this will have to be grass. It's all just for looks. No practical reason for doing this. Guards moving in and out here. I'm not sure what they're doing. Oh, they're going to get their food and their tools. It's not really close to where they're doing their digging. Here. Sure, why not? High enough on that side. Again, we can fill this in to make it look less a little less rigid. That looks good. Path in. Let's see what the other side looks like. I don't have an easy way to get over myself now. This side, we just want to do the same thing. Build out a path. Boom, 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 boom. And then let's make this kind of look the way the other one does. I think we have this kind of look, kind of slightly overgrown look coming in, and then the walls are grass. Cool. I like it. That's done. Let's take a look at the digging. Where are we at with the digging? Not much going on this side, looks like. These guys have a bunch to do. Might need to throw more workers. There's a huge designation here, am I right? They're getting there, I guess. They're making some progress, at least. Now what I want to do... couple things I want to do. I want to go find the ore that we're after. And I want to play with the towers. With the lighting situation on the tower. So let's go to the other side, where we have that one lit up super duper bright. I have an idea. Over there. You can try out. I think it's up top of this one. What's the best way to actually build these towers? I guess climb up to the floor just below. And then try and scaffold our way up there somehow. Okay, this is the top floor. Oh, no it's not. We gotta go up one more. The giveaway is the extra set of stairs. I didn't notice. Alright, alright. Let's see. This looks a little bright. And what do we have? We have 5 blocks on each side. What if we did something like this? These colors I can't see, by the way. I know there's different colors going on here. I did pick them when I did it, but I can't tell you what color they are now. What about something like that? It's a little bit less stuff going on. And in fact, on one side, dirt. I wouldn't want dirt. That looks kind of goofy. Let's do... What about white brick? Is that going to make it too bright? Alright, we're going to just experiment here. I'm wondering if I use white brick, if it's going to reflect enough light that we don't even need those other things. What was I thinking here? See what that looks like. It might be horrible. Not sure. We'll take that down. Put it back next time we scaffold up. Not too worried about fall damage. We've got lots of food. Let's get far away and take a look. That's still mighty bright. Man, is that bright. What if we went without light blocks? Let's do the other side this time. And we just did white stone, like a white stone dome up there. You won't spend the whole episode doing this, but I want to try a couple things out. Feels like they need something up there. Okay, let's see. It's got some headroom issues here. Got to be delicate getting up here. Precise, I should say. All right, we're at the top floor. Let's do this one next door a little different. And use the white brick. How could we do this? What if I just did... It doesn't seem like much, right? Maybe we can go up one more layer. And it might be the torches that are enough to give us all the light that we need. And then some. Man, it's hard to look at. So bright. I guess we don't need that. That row. The other thing we could do is hang over a level. Show you what I mean here in a second. What if we did this? I'm going to take these lights out. Okay, we're not going to spend the whole episode over here doing this. We'll experiment some more. Wouldn't even have to be the super bright brick either. Alright, let's try that. Curious what that's going to look like. Let's get to the back. Boom. Take the express elevator down here. Can't get out. Yeah, let's go up this way. I'm liking that better. I like the overhang. Definitely like it better than that. But I'm wondering if we could use a different color brick. Let's just take a look, see what we have available. We have normal cobblestone. Let's put these two next to each other. That would get us a little darker. And then we have that brick we almost used. This stuff. This was a little bit darker than that. We're going to put this here. A little easier to see without these. What else? Red on top? Don't know about that. We have the black brick set. Those are too pronounced. These are the ones we just did. White cobblestone we have down. Colored wood, I'm not crazy about that. Light bricks, dark yellow. Wood. What about these ones? These are... no, I don't like that. The white almost looks like snow. Is that out of place? Maybe these ones. One of these two. Let's pick one and replace that side, and then that'll be the last test. We'll get back to the work at hand, because we do have work to do. We're down to 114,000 food. We're down about 10,000 food from where we were just a few episodes ago. And as we hire more colonists, that situation's going to get worse and worse till we go address it. But we're not going to do it this episode. Alright, let's hop up. Let me grab something easy to chew up. Lights, I don't think are going to be an option. That's just too bright. Unless we put one on the very top or something, and that was it. Those bricks don't look as bright from up here. Okay, what did we do? We did... I think I want to do these ones as a trial. They're a little darker. Did we come in? How did we do this? I think we... It's hard to tell. Yeah, I think that's fine. Then we just came around the outside and did a border, right? Pretty sure that's it. Got rid of these lights, which is probably a good thing. Alright, that's my test. Let's hop down. Health is okay. Just gonna zigzag for the openings here. Better. Better. Of those two, which one? Could put a light on top. Kind of like that. Kind of like I like the one on the right better than this one. This one reminds me too much of snow. I am tempted to do another trial with the just basic cobblestone, this block, but we're not going to do it right now. Let's get back to work. Where's the mammoth tree? On the other side. Let's head over to the other side. Looks like I've got an unemployed worker sitting there, taking in the view. We'll worry about these towers later. Let's go see what's going on underground here. I never did check the traps, did I? Can I tell if these are full? I'm not sure how I can tell. They look like it, right? Pretty dark. I think they're not dark when you first get them. Yeah, cool. Well, I'd like to see those things in action fire off too. Maybe we'll get lucky. We got weakness here in our defenses. They could jump up there. Same thing here. So that was oversight. That all looks safe. Safe. And then once we get up to here, I don't care. Alright, let's see what's going on in here. These guys are doing their thing. Digging away. They have a pretty big designation to tackle. This area is open. If we wanted to start putting beds in here, we could. Maybe we do that. Let's do it. I've got cobblestone. Let's use cobblestone. We'll do our normal little dorm setup here. Not sure how far we're going to be able to burrow out. Let's get some beds here, and then we can take out the ones that are outside. Don't need crafting or mining, at least on this floor. Whoops. Cobblestone this time. Torch every other one, maybe. Can't put them over there because those diggers will just take them right back up right after I put them down. So that's why I'm kind of sticking to this side. This will be mainly for the guards. Pretty much all for the guards and the trap fixers. These beds here. I don't think diggers will, or miners will be using these. I guess it just depends where we find the ore. So what is this? Per room we have, what, 12? Right? 6, 12, 24, 36. So at least for this side, we could take out the beds on the outside of this area. 36 beds. Oh, and we need to put the grocery and stuff. I'm punching these guys, unfortunately. Let me go for the empty beds first. Otherwise, it's going to be like a game of musical chairs. Back. And then I don't see, I've got a crate selected. I'm just looking to see if any of my digging designations kind of poke through the wall. I don't see any blue lines. Looks like we're okay. There's some light way back there. That's the lighted pathway from one of the four corners. Let's get kitchens and things, or groceries. Don't think they need tool stations, but I'm going to put them down anyway. They don't take a worker these days. And maybe over here, at least. I think they need a grocery. I don't think they need the tool station. I'll put it there just for symmetry. Boom and boom. These beds need to stay here until I can clear out some space on this side. This is in the mining designation, you can see. So if I were to put beds here, they'll just all get torn up by our diggers. Let's eat up, heal up. Let's take a look where we're at. Okay, we're near the mammoth tree. Next thing we want to think about is getting to the ore. And where we might want to put a stairway going down. This side, let's see. We're going down, so I don't have to worry about existing designations. Doesn't really matter where we put it. But maybe straight out this path. And down. Something like this. So I'm going to do some digging. We'll probably time-lapse this. I am looking for ore. I think I have to go deep. I'm hoping I don't have to be right next to the mammoth tree. I hope that's not a thing. Guessing if we go a little deeper, we'll find what we're looking for. But this may take a few levels, so I'll time-lapse it. Here we go. All right, I'll break in here. I've dug down pretty deep. I'm not seeing any ore. I'm not sure if what's going on, if we need to be directly below the mammoth tree or if we're just on like the tall side of the mountain. I'm going to check that right now, but you can see we are, let's see, 1 floor, 2 floors, 3 floors, 4 floors, 5 floors. So 5 floors down, and we're not hitting any ore. There's some ore over here up high. Mammoth tree is right there. I'm wondering if this biome is special and that the ore is going to have to be over in that area. What I might do is in some of the lower floors here, if we go down 3 floors and head to our left. So let's try and keep track of that. I'm going to keep it on the left. That's 2. 3. That's our left, right? I'm going to dig this way for a bit. See if I run across anything. I'm not expecting to. And if I don't, but I'm going to burrow a little bit closer towards the mammoth tree. If I don't, I'll probably come back and just keep tunneling down until we start seeing more ores. But I'm going to dig this way for a little bit. Probably only need this 1 block wide since we're just prospecting. All right, I've done some prospecting and I'm coming up dry. I don't see anything over here. We're only, what, 3 floors down? But look, yeah, I've dug quite a ways, and I think that puts us underneath the mammoth tree. So let's just keep an eye on this. This is off to our left that way, right? Off to our right now. Now it's off to our left. Now it's off to our right. And if we head on out, maybe I'm too far behind the tree, right? So there's the mammoth tree off to our right. It is a ways far back, right? Where we actually did the digging. We could just burrow a tunnel straight down here. I don't think we're going to find anything, though. Let's do it just for the heck of it. Let's just do it for the heck of it. I'm going to fill this in with grass, but I'm just going to go straight down. We'll see if we magically hit any ore that's right near the base of the tree here. Don't think that's going to be a thing. That's not the ore we're after. Guessing maybe it's just deep. I realize we're just doing 1 little shaft here, so we could miss it. We could just end up burrowing right between huge deposits of coal or whatever else. Let's do some exploratory holes here. Hey, there's a gap. That must be where I was doing my digging or something. Why was there a hole there? That was interesting. I don't know. Let's go up. I'm going to use grass to kind of platform up. Do some more exploratory probing here. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do. I'm going to keep prospecting and then I'll bring you back when I find it or when we just resort to having massive diggers, teams of diggers hollowing out the entire mountain to find it. It's got to be here somewhere, but I will be right back. All right, it looks like I found it. It looks like I found it. And I may have dug right by it earlier. Yeah, I see different ores. I'm not sure what that one is. That must be the zinc and that must be the coal. Let's dig around a little bit. Show you where I'm at. How can I show you where I'm at? Let's put down a different block here so we can keep track of where we're at. Crate would do. And then let's go up. Take the elevator here. So it's not that far down. There's the mammoth tree, right? We go all the way up. Here we are outside. Mammoth tree right in front of us. If I dig down, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 22 is where I think we've got our first blocks. I'm actually afraid to chew these out. Let's go down one more. 23. That's where we were. That's just regular stone. Let's dig around this manually a bit. I want to see how much of this we find. Is it just near the tree or does it go wider? So I'm going to carve out a little floor here just by hand. We have our crates. Maybe I'll put a couple more just so I don't get lost. It's at the level with the iron. Check that out. Tricky, tricky. I would have expected it to be on its own layer. Yeah, I'm going to burrow this out a little bit manually. I want to see if this deposit is just entirely underneath the tree. It's a little hard for me to see that. It's just black and white, so it shouldn't be a colorblind thing. Hopefully I'm not chewing any away here. It doesn't look like it. Those are the ores we want. Not the iron, but these guys. And it looks like we're going to have plenty of deposits. At least in this area. Just wondering how far out they extend. So yeah, I'm going to do a little more digging, and then I'm going to see how we can hook up to our floors, our network of floors, and get workers routed over to here to actually do the mining. But yeah, I'm going to peel back this deposit a little bit. I'll be back in a minute. All right, I did a little bit more digging. And like I said, it looks like we have a ton of ore. Just trying to figure out how we can get to it from our existing network of floors. Let's hop up top. Our workers are still digging. We've only got one unemployed. So let's keep this marked just with a crate for the heck of it for now. And then let's head over to the mining area. Yeah, it's going to be deeper than that, so that I'm not so worried about. Our stairway's back here. How far down do we go before we need to have to go over this direction, right? Because I did a bunch of burrowing here and I didn't find anything. Do I need to go up a level? It's going to be a little tricky to get these to connect up. I'm not sure exactly how to do it. I can count off all the blocks. Might be what I have to do. This is a trickier one than I thought it would be. Just have a lot of space here with no ore whatsoever. It kind of makes things a little confusing. Let's see if we can count off. We said that thing was like 21 down from where it was. The ore was 21 down from where we first started, right? But man, trying to keep track of all that. Let's see. Let's do it again. Let's count down. 1, 2, 3. So that's 22. 22 down. Now I could just start burrowing straight that way and trying to connect up, right? This is the way we kind of came. I'm going to do a bit of that. All right, I think I connected up. We're going to have to... How are we going to do it? How are we going to do this? Oh man, I'm confused. Let's head up. Show you what I did. Got a tunnel here. This is our little entrance tunnel. We're over at the Mammoth Tree side, right by the towers. This is where our guards are going to come out. And we have our workers, you know, clearing out a bunch of room for dorms and things. Let's see if these guys found any. I don't think so. I think they got to go deeper. Yeah, we've got the copper and the clay. We have to go deeper. Wait, there's iron right here, though. It's kind of with the iron, mixed in with the iron. Man, I'm confused. I'm confused about the ores over in this area. In any event, those guys keep chopping away or chewing away at the wall or at the stone so we can make room. But straight down here, from here... why is that so wide up top? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. You would have to come down 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 down. And then, how can I mark this? 14 down, and then here we go. We can kind of connect up to where all the ores are down here. And this was our path back up next to the mammoth tree. So we need to get our workers to tunnel down to here. Let's count these up again. 1, 2, oops, 1. About 14, I'd say. About 14, so that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, right? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15. So yeah, this would not be a bad place to mine. But I think we need to cut across this way. I'm going to keep doing some exploring. We'll be back when I find the ore, if I ever find the ore. Alright, it looks like I managed to tap into some ore, so I think what we need to do now, let's get diggers going crazy through here. And we'll use special diggers so they don't take up all of any of the ore. Maybe we can get that started. I want to be 4 high. Let's do it. Let's do it. So we're at a ground level here. This is a normal floor, kind of how we have things set up. I'm going to set up a special digger. Construction, special digger. Just take out the dark stone from here. We'll get a bunch of workers on this. We might have to go back to the main colony before we can get this entire project done. How about there? And let's get a bunch. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll get 4 workers digging this out. That one's probably not needed. Colony, recruit to fill all jobs. And what else? Let's get normal stairs put down here. Steps, I mean. Boom, 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 boom. Probably do these as well, even though they don't lead anywhere. Okay, that gets us down to where we need to go. We've got some dorms here. We got room for more dorms. Let's do a little bit more of that. And then we might have to call it an episode. Man, yeah, a lot of digging this time. Still doing more digging. We got a bunch of workers doing that. Yeah, let's build out a few more dorms. Okay, we know where our coal is. Boom, boom. torch here, and then let's do maybe one more. This will be mostly for our miners. And guards, I suppose, too. Down to 113 on the food watch. Not super happy about that. Stone here. Let's just fill that in like we normally do. And then we'll leave out the greenery for now. That's a ton of beds. Got workers doing their thing. Let's take a look, see what's going outside. Those guys, why would they be coming in from the outside like this? Oh, is this the change of the shift? Probably, yeah. It's our guards coming to bed. Let's do our groceries and tool stations here. Round out this task. Yes, go away. Okay, that's all good. Let's see, I wonder if I should put more guards down here. Or more, not guards. More workers. Let's chew this back a little. Looks like some of our workers may have come off a different digging project. We suddenly have 6 unemployed. Boom, 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 boom. Block, block. Okay, everybody should be next to a crate. Maybe while these guys work on this, we can give them these things too. That will keep them more focused on the work at hand and their bellies and getting meals. And then how are we doing over here? Yeah, this job got done. I'm going to put some torches up just so I can kind of see down here. Don't know if this is one of the ones that poked through to the outside. I don't think so. And the back wall, I'm fine. Check it out. Getting some living space here. Now I want to cut through to the other side. I think I bulldozed out my stairway. Whoops. Oh, I fell through my little marker hole. Let's fill that up so we don't do that again. This is our cut through the other side. Okay, this is... Did we break through on this one? I think we might have. Is this still being worked? Yeah, this mining designation is still being worked. Doesn't look like they found coal on this side yet. I don't see it. Eat some food. Yeah, these guys are still rocking and rolling. And they haven't gotten to the part that's going to poke through yet. I think that's over here somewhere. Grab a crate and we can see it. Yeah, they haven't gotten to this part yet. Could cover it up right now. It's just gonna involve some of this kind of thing, right? Let's see if we can camouflage that a little tiny bit. There's the designation. There's the digging designation. Probably chew this back. It'll look better if we just fill it later. Yeah, I don't like this idea, actually. Let me chew this back off. Don't like it. It's gonna look too unnatural. We'll just fill in the spaces that the diggers dig out. That'll end up looking more natural. Anyway, that's good enough for now. Tell you what, man. I think I'm gonna call it an episode. Did a lot of digging. Let's look at those towers again. Gotta get to the other we gotta get to the main colony too. Let me know in the comments which of these two sides you like, or if you have a different idea for the top. Not sure. That one reminds me a little bit too much of snow, as I mentioned. That one's not bad, but it's not knocking my socks off either. Can't think of another block we could use. Sand. We could use sand. I wonder what that would look like. Let's can I even place that? What would that? Nah, it's gonna be too bright. I think that would be too bright. I'm not seeing anything here that's jumping out at me. These Tiaga leaves or Tega leaves? Yeah, it would look like a tree, right? Yeah, I don't know. Don't know which is best. Could try the regular cobblestone. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. I'm going to leave this one here. For now, this is Glidercat saying thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this series on colony survival. I'm really enjoying this game. We're doing a ton. Man, last season, I thought I did a lot in-game. I didn't do anything. Tons to do in this season. Man, pretty cool. Yeah, I think we're pretty safe from the monsters. Threat rating's only at 20 even. But yeah, we'll leave it here for now. Next episode, we're going to try to continue digging and getting a mining operation set up. We're getting there, but man, it is taking some time. And I want to get these beds out of here and moved up under here. So yeah, we're going to have to do a bit more kind of terraforming, getting organized. This mining designation, or this digging designation, is being worked on pretty aggressively. So we should have room for dorms pretty soon. We can get rid of those beds outside. But yeah, we'll leave it here. I'll see you in the next one.